what you want, what you want.
Hey, I'm the Wolfmaan, and I'm here today at Niagara Quartermaster Army Outfitters. Now, to call this store a surplus store is really doing it a disservice. One of the things you won't find in this store is beat up old combat boots that have traveled 1,000 kilometers, or beat up old clothes that have all holes torn in them and all sorts of stuff. But what you will find is some really great products. One of the products that we are going to review today is the Voodoo 3-Day Assault Pack. So let's have a closer look. So this is the Voodoo Tactical 3-Day Assault Pack. That's a good size pack, and one of the things that I really like about the Voodoo products is its quality. This is not some of the really poor quality stuff. When you pull on it, when you hold it, when you touch it, it just exudes quality. I just love it. You can tell by holding this that it's really going to stand up to a lot of abuse out in the field. So we'll start by having a look at the sides. Now, one of the things I do like about it is it's got some compression straps on the side. And what this alleviates is if you've got stuff in here, cups, saucers, things like that, they're not just going to be in there clanging around when you're out in the field if you're trying to observe wildlife or anything like that. So you can put it in there, you can tighten these right up. If for some reason you don't have enough space, you need a couple of pockets on the side, you can always add a couple of pockets here, a couple of pockets there. One of the neat things is, look at this. This doesn't even look like it's got straps on it right now, because they hide inside. You can take your straps, you can unclip them, and now make this a convenient carry thing. One of the things I like about being able to do this is that once you're all put together, you're getting back to your car or whatever, off you go. You just put your straps in, you can handle that, stack them up really neatly, things like that. Now it has a few really awesome features right here at the top. Check this out. It's got these little doors here, and they just Velcro open. Look at that. Now this is for your hydration bladder. If you want to have multiple hydration bladder and multiple hoses, you could certainly do that. Or what you can use this for is having it on the right side, the left side, through the center, wherever you wanted it. Let's have a quick look here at some of the things on the front. It has two really big pouches with MOLLE strapping, of course, so you can put some MOLLE on there and put more attachments on the outside. Open that up and look inside. What we see here is some really good quality Velcro. One of the things I find with some of the poor quality products is that the Velcro over time, it literally tears itself apart. But that is really good quality. You're not going to be ripping that off. Also has a little bit of MOLLE strapping on the inside if you want to put anything on there. And it's a good size compartment when you look inside. I can fit pretty much my whole arm in there. Look at that. No problem. We're going to have a look at the other pocket in the top. See what that pocket has. It's got some pretty good quality. It has a little bit of a drain hole down there. I don't know if you can see that. And you can see all the quality stitching in this as well, which is really great because I go through backpacks like crazy. I love my backpacks very much. I certainly don't mind spending over $100 on the backpack. But when they only last 3 to 6 months, that's when I have a problem. So now let's look inside the main compartment. We can do that by just looking around here, find the zipper, open her all up. Open. There we go. Now look at the size in there. One of the first things you'll notice, normally when they're shipped, these are your backpack straps. We'll have a look at those in a minute. But look at that. You have a really nice lined inside here. And the best part about having it lined is that it's going to keep good for the temperature. If it's really hot out, it's going to keep your stuff cold. If it's really cold out, it's going to keep your stuff hot. One of the other great things it has is a separator pouch. Now this is where you'd put your hydration bladder. Up at the top, you have a bunch of connectors. Right here and right here. You can connect your hydration bladder to that so it's not going to slosh around. Pull that in, tighten that right up. Now your hydration bladder is going to stay in place. Why I like this feature is that so if you have anything in here, cups or anything that might chafe or damage or worse, poke a hole in your hydration bladder, it's going to keep it right where it needs to be. Gives a little bit of protection. When we look at the straps on this, these are the straps that come with the pack. All right, you've got a cummerbund strap right here, and look at the size of this. Nice and wide, which means it's going to help transfer the weight from the pack, where it lives, right here, to your hips. And why you certainly would want it to do that is to make sure that it's not going to hurt you in any way, shape, or form. It will allow you to keep this a lot longer on you. Now it has Velcro on both sides, so once you push it through the hole here, it's going to stay in there, not going to have any movement. It also has a little bit of MOLLE on the outside in case you need any containers on your hips for your phone or camera, blade, anything like that. Now look at these nice straps here that go on your shoulders. Good and thick, nice and wide, a lot of padding, stuff where you can attach your whistles or anything like that to. Really like to see those on a pack. A lot of good quality features, a lot of good thick heavy foam padding, which means over time when you're out and about you're not going to be hurting too much with this. So this is what your pack looks like when it's all assembled and ready to rock. Now this one's a bit thin, obviously it's kind of empty. We're going to go ahead here and try it on. Now as soon as I try it on, I notice it's got a really nice fit to it. Feels really good. Now I'm not exactly a giant guy, but I can feel that it feels really nice on. Get all those things all straightened out here. There we go. Now it has a whole bunch of different parts to adapt, and you can adjust to different body types if you're big or small or anything like that. We'll just tie these right on here. So now the pack's on, looks pretty good, all tightened up. Has a pretty nice look from the back, as you can see. It sits really nice, puts all the weight down here on my hips, which is great, rather than straining out my back. I really enjoy it. Not too bulky there. I really like it. It's a really nice pack. It is good for a 3-day. It's great for day hikes if you carry a lot of equipment, if you're into bushcraft or anything like that. Now, this pack retails for a little bit over $100, and it's available here at Niagara Quartermaster Army Outfitters. It may also be available online at other places. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I'm the Wolfman. Please consider subscribing.